All right, guys. Thanks to those joining me live, right? And those joining me on archive. Some of you may or may not like this video. I don't know. Stay around. I might surprise you. I don't know. I have no idea. Right? So check it out. Okay. All right. So the WBC made an Adolfo Lopez Mateos belt. Right? This okay. This belt. Okay. Was created by the Huicholes indigenous people of Mexico. Takes about 6 weeks to make one, right? The WB. Let me tell you something. I side with Canelo on this. I do, and let me tell you why, right? So first of all, a lot. I've seen some snippets of the Mexican press. I believe there was one that caught my eye was a guy on Fox Sports Latino or Fox Sports Espanol, right? The guy comes out, man. He's just talking about how Canelo is so ungrateful and he's not thankful for what the WBC is doing, and why is he so ungrateful? This, that, and the third, right? Let me tell you something. This fight has nothing to do with the WBC. Nothing. A WBC belt is not on the line for this fight. In fact, it's a catchweight fight. Okay, I'm surprised they didn't do the diamond belt. Okay, and now all of a sudden, conveniently, the WBC decides that they're going to make a tradition of a new belt for fights that happen at Cinco de Mayo. Well, I didn't know you owned Cinco de Mayo WBC. Right? I didn't know that. Okay. Yeah, but when De La Hoya, who, by the way, was the fighter that made fighting on Cinco de Mayo and all that because of Bob Arum's promoting popular. I mean, last I remember, he was like WBO champion for a while, and that's not like it was all under the WBC or some shit. Okay, look, it's who sanctions the fight is fucking irrelevant, man. Right? But my point is, people acting like, well, this is a gift. Well, why does the Canelo just accept the gift? Because Canelo said, if I win, I ain't gonna accept it. I'm not gonna accept it. Right? That's it. Why do you think that is? And there's some speculation that, and I'm sure it's true. I'm sure it is. If in fairness, if he wasn't beefing with the WBC, right, he probably would have gone for it. Because they've done more for him than not for him, to be honest. But right now, Canelo's mad that they were really pressuring him to fight Gennady Golovkin. If we're honest, okay, that's basically what it is, and he gave up the belt, okay, and he said, "I don't fight for belts. I don't do this. I don't do that." Everybody remembers the speech, okay. But in this particular case, well, who the fuck is the WBC to just show up and be like, "Oh yeah," like. On their own too, like, oh, this is the belt. Hey, what's up, guys? This is the belt that we're gonna give to everybody. What's up? Yeah, like what? Says who? Like what? Like what? You're supposed to, like, I don't know, ask permission for this shit. Okay, like you're not like the ones making this fight. It's not for one of your world titles. What are you doing? Like, what do you mean? You're just gonna, like, what? If Canelo said no to it, that means it was nowhere in the papers they signed when this fight was made. Nothing like that. And everybody's like, well, what's the big deal? And they're trying to shame Canelo, like these indigenous people made the belt for you, and you're going to say no to them? Shut up, okay? Shut up, right? Like oh, es que, ¿cómo es Canelo? Esto es un orgullo mexicano para este título. Mira nomás, título bonito, los colores de México, para 5 de mayo, y Canelo está diciendo que no. Like, what? So Canelo has to say yes just because? Canelo didn't ask them. Did Canelo go to WBC and be like, hey, I really want you to go bother these indigenous people and have them make a belt for me? Did Canelo say that? Did he send them to go do that or what? Did Canelo do that? Did Golden Boy Promotions ask the WBC to go make this belt? I don't think, who's promoting Chavez? Is it still Al Heyman? I don't even know, but I honestly don't know. It is Al Heyman, right? Did Al Heyman ask the indigenous people to go make this belt? The WBC did. And then they come out, right, and they have this big press conference about it, and they're like just saying that they're going to be giving these belts every May 5th and September, or the Cinco de Mayo weekend and the Mexican Independence weekend in September. Like, they're just saying they're going to do it. Just because they say. What, just because you say it's going to happen? What if, I don't know, the fighters don't want the belt? What if whoever fights Cinco de Mayo next year doesn't want that belt? And who are you just to say that the WBC is going to take over those dates? You don't own those dates. No, but the WBC is based out of Mexico. So that's your headquarters. It's not a Mexican company. It's not the NBC. Is that what it's called now? The NBC? Or is it the WBC? Is it a world championship or the Mexican championship? Is it for world champions? Do you not have title fights all over the world? Should you not represent everybody all around the world? Look, right? They're trying to look. Everybody says this is just a gift, and then they even bought, like, apparently they bought some ads and stuff to like kind of put it all over the place. And Canelo had them taken down because he didn't want them like promoting the WBC on this fight because they have nothing to do with the fight. The WBC is a sanctioning body. They're not sanctioning this fight. What are they doing? It has nothing to do with them. Nothing. It has nothing to do with them. All right? No, but the indigenous people are like, shut up. All right? Now, whether these people got paid or not, I don't know. But I'm assuming they did, right? So they got paid to make the belts, right? And he's not saying fuck the indigenous people. That's not what he's saying. He's saying fuck the WBC. All right? That's what he's saying. Who are they to just show up and be like, oh, what's up? Yeah, you guys are going to fight for this title. Like what? And when people go, no, but it's not like a belt. You know, they're going to just give it to the winner. What? If it was just a gift and that's all it was, with just good intentions, and it's just the WBC trying to do something nice of Mexican heritage and give it to the winner, they wouldn't have promoted it. Okay? They're trying to make a buck off of this. Okay? They try to sneak in a sanctioning fee, just like they did with the diamond belt. I'm sure this costs some money. I'm sure they want to be reimbursed for it and then some. All right? They're trying to butt themselves in and, oh, yeah, diamond belt. Oh, Cinco de Mayo belt. No, but it's not a belt. It's just a belt. Like, shut up. All right? Like, people are like, it's the shit I'm hearing. I think even the WBC, the Suleiman guy said, this is not a, don't confuse it for like a title that you win. We're just going to give it to the winner of the fight. God damn. I mean, this is crazy. If they honestly wanted to make this a gift, right, and that's all it was, they would have made one for both Canelo and Chavez, and they would have given it to them, right? Yeah, like a representative of the WBC, right, would have shown up to the training camp and just be like, hey, Canelo, we just want to give you this, right? And if Canelo wants to show it to people in the press conferences or after the fight, that's on him. That would have been a gift. Last I checked, a gift that you don't tell the whole fucking world, yo, hey, I know Christmas is coming. All right, I know Christmas is coming, but let me tell you right now, right? I'm gonna give, all right, my brother this PlayStation 4, all right? And no, I'm not grandizing. I'm not trying to show off. I'm not. All right, let me just put these newspaper ads out there and tell the whole world that I'm giving my brother, okay, this PlayStation 4, okay? I'm just announcing this a couple weeks in advance, all right? That's all I'm doing. That's all I'm doing, right? And then I'm going to give my brother the gift, right? I'm still going to wrap it and shit, but he's going to unwrap it, and then I'm going to charge him $1,000 sanctioning fee for his gift. You know, because, hey, I spent all this money to promote it. I have to tell everybody I gave you the gift. That's not a gift. That's the most retarded gift I ever heard. No, but don't worry about it. I mean, I had it designed by poor children. The poor children wrapped the gift for you. Think about the children. Poor kids did that, right? They're telling me you're not going to accept the gift? I got poor kids off the streets who wrapped this gift for you. Are you kidding me? You're not going to open it? What does that mean? Like, oh, but the indigenous people made it. So? Well, what does that have to do with anything? That's not a gift. Okay, that's not the definition of a gift. That's not how a gift works. They were grandizing, okay, and they were promoting the thing, and they just assumed that they were going to go with it because I'm sure the WBC is used to it, right? I'm sure they're used to it, man. I'm positive. I mean, this is insane, honestly, right? Like they just start promoting the belt, like if it's relevant to the fight. You know, like let me tell you something. I don't even like the fight. I've been very open about that. Okay. But I'm telling you right now, it's Canelo's right here. He shouldn't have to pay any sanction fee for this belt. Okay, and the WBC should not be getting free publicity off of this shit, man. That's what this is. Okay, this is a way for them to stick themselves in and make themselves relevant during this weekend. Okay, and even though they're not sanctioning the fucking fight, even though they're not needed, it's a way to plaster WBC all over the fucking shit, right? That's what this is. That's what they're doing, right? If the WBC really, out of the kindness of their hearts, just make these beautiful belts so they could just give it to the fighters in celebration of the Cinco de Mayo, I already told you how they would have done it, right? They would have given it to them in the locker room right before the fight, or maybe after the weigh-ins or something, you know, and if they decide to take a picture with it, they would have done it. That would have been a gift, right? But a gift is not fight for it and then, you know, the winner gets it. That's not a gift. That's a prize. That's literally the definition of a prize. It's not a gift. Okay? Get the fuck out of here. You don't fight for a gift. Okay? A gift is somebody gives it to you. Okay, that's a gift. A prize, you have to earn it. You have to fight for it, or you know, play a game and be the winner to get it. That's what a prize is. All right? No, but it wasn't a belt though. It wasn't a world title. Like who cares? Okay? It's never been about it being a world title anyway. It's always been about the sanctioning fees. Their presence is not needed. Their presence doesn't matter. They are irrelevant. This is not their fight. Okay? Why don't they go give one of these fights to Mexican style? Mexican style. Go give him a fucking belt. Okay? Isn't he your champion? What are you doing? What is this? Now we're just gonna, you know, sneak in this belt. I could just picture them too, like months ago, like when this fight was signed. They're like, oh, what should we do? We got to find a way to make a belt. It's just like, man, they're making this fight without us. The posters aren't going to say WBC, and the advertisements won't say WBC. We got to do something. I don't know. What should we do? Let's have the indigenous people, make a belt, and they can't say no to that, right? Why he said no? How about that, right? He said no. All right. So there you go. Okay. Those are my thoughts. Okay, and I'm sticking to it, right? I know. Okay, I know. But it wasn't a belt. Like, what does that mean? It's a belt. If you look at it, it's clearly a belt. And when you look at it, it clearly says WBC on it, right? It just reeks of WBC. Right? And they thought, like they wanted the photo op at the weigh-in. At the weigh-in when like the fighters stand side by side and they hold the belt, like they did it in the when Mayweather fought Canelo, like they gave the winner a special belt and like all that shit. They paid sanctioning fees for that. I mean, they're fucking stupid. Like it's dumb. What are you doing? For what? And it makes it seem like it's going to give the perception that they're fighting for that belt. The winner is going to get that belt. Only the winner gets it. But it's a gift, though. What? What does that mean? Every time I talk boxing, I always find myself asking myself, like, what does that mean? Like, what? So there you go. All right? Canelo say F you. Right? Like, toma. All right, that's it. Get the fuck out of here. Not taking your fucking belt. Right? And for the dude, by the way, on that Fox Sports Espanol over there, talking about how, he said a line, so many fighters would be appreciative of fighting for this belt. Like, what? Are you fucking shitting me? All right? How about this, motherfucker? Why don't you pay the sanctioning fee? How about that? Okay? Talking all these fighters would be appreciative and blah, 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 blah. Shut up. Right? But that's sad, man. Now, will the WBC find a way? Will they coerce or offer them some money? Maybe drop the sanctioning fee and make it happen still to get their photo op in since they already made the fucking belts. I'm sure they're going to try. Yeah, I'm sure. But what are you going to do, right? I mean, just think about it. This is what they wanted. Like, this is what they wanted. First of all, the belt says WBC on it. Okay. So they would get the photo op at a press conference. They would get the photo op at the weigh-in. Okay, they would get the photo op after the fight. They'll have the president put the belt on the fighter. That's what they want. That's what this is about. This has nothing to do about it being a gift, and we just wanted to do something nice, for the fighters. That's not what this is. Bullshit, right? But they did have the indigenous people make it. Like, you guys say that, like if it's relevant to the whole, to the big picture, and it's not, right? Whoever made it, I'm assuming anyway, got paid for it, right? Like it is what it is. It's not Canelo's problem, and not Chavez Jr.'s problem either. I don't know where he stands in this, okay? But nobody asked the WBC to do this, okay? They were not involved in the making of this fight. They were not at the negotiation table, okay? Okay, this was not a fight that they're sanctioning. There was a mandatory they made happen. They weren't the ones that handled the purse bit. Nothing like that. It had nothing to do with them. The promotion for the fight has already been underway, and they just pop out of nowhere and announce that they're going to be giving that the winner of Canelo Chavez is going to get this belt, and everybody else in the future, like it's every May and September, they're going to be fighting for this belt, folks. Like, says who? Who says? Says who? The WBC. That's it. Okay? Just because they say it, just because they profess that people are going to fight for this belt, everybody's got to fight for this belt. Just because? Like, that's stupid. And you know I'm making great points, right? I'm out.